What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Show and Tech. So today on the table, we've got the brand new Anker Powerconf H700. Now, this product is perfect for people who are, stuck working from home, or maybe you're a student and you're taking your classes remotely and you're in a busy environment because the rest of your family's home. You don't want the dog barking during your calls. You don't want kids playing behind you, or maybe your partner's watching TV, whatever it might be. This headset is perfect for you. So right now there's actually a promotion going on, and I'll leave the link down in the description below, but you can actually get these for $50 off currently using any of the links that I provide below. So jumping right into it, the Powerconf H700, as I said, is perfect for those of us who might be working from home in a noisy environment, but you can also connect it to your phone and kind of use it as a headset on the go if you really want it to be that person. I know sometimes, people do a lot of work from their cars and you want to be hands-free, so you throw the headset on and do your work that way. So totally up to you, but definitely a very, very useful device. And we're gonna jump into the features right now. So the Powerconf H700 features super clear calls, digital hybrid active noise canceling. It's also compatible with the leading video conferencing platform. So if you use Zoom or Google Meet or whatever have you, it's got smart mute for in-person conversations and up to 24 hours of talk time off of a single charge. And depending on which model you buy, there's also the option of getting the charging stand, which sits nicely on your desk and is fed via a USB-C cable. Now, speaking of that cable, what you get in the box is obviously the headphones. You're going to get the charging cable as well. I have the charging stand version because I figure that is the most useful. You've got a USB-C to USB-A adapter. So if you're someone like me who uses a MacBook that only has USB-C ports, don't worry, this is able to connect to that just fine. And then finally, you've got your Bluetooth dongle, which again is going to allow this to connect easily to whatever PC or MacBook that you're using. So I've gone ahead and thrown these guys on here just so you can see sort of what they look like on your head. Not that that's very important while you're working from home. Nobody else is really going to see you, but overall they do feature a pretty nice design. Now, when I was looking at just a photo of these online, the ear cups actually look like they were going to be solid. They're not over the ear, they're actually on ear cups. So that's why I was very concerned about how hard they looked. But actually, when you get them in person, they are very, very soft and very plush. One thing that I do wish about the overall fit of these is that they were a little bit tighter on my ears. But again, it's not like I'm going to be wearing these while, walking around or going for a jog or anything like that. So they tried to make it as comfortable as possible for someone who is just working from home or in a seated position, or maybe you are just, pacing back and forth in the house. So you're not going to have any issues with that. So one feature that I did talk about is that smart mute feature, which it uses on-ear detection to determine whether or not you're going to be talking on the mic. So the second I take these off, you're going to hear so there's a actual tone that tells you that your mic's been muted because it's not detecting that it's on your head. Once you put them back on, you will hear that same tone to tell you that the mic has turned back on. So that's a really, really nice feature. Another quicker way to mute your mic is just to flip the mic stand up like so, and automatically it mutes. The second you put it back down, then it comes back on and you're ready to go. Now, what I think is the most crucial feature that these actually have is the ability to transcribe meetings. So whether you're on Zoom, as I mentioned before, or Google Meet, or whatever it is that people use for their video conferencing, the Anchor Work app that you're able to download either on your phone, on your PC, or on your Mac is actually able to feed into that conference that you're having or that Zoom call that you're having. And it's going to automatically keep track of how many speakers there are and then transcribe that in the background. So what that looks like, and I'll show it in a second just on screen here, is it records the entire conversation, and then afterwards, all you have to do is hit the transcribe button. It'll take a little minute to process it and go through everything, and then it splits it all up by speaker, who said what. You can go in and edit who those speakers are, and then boom, you have your entire meeting transcribed already for you. One downside to that feature is it's not offered for free. So once you order this headset, you'll get a serial number that is printed on the headset, and that gives you 1,000 free minutes of transcription. Once that 1,000 minutes is up, then you have to pay in order to top it back up and continue to use the transcription feature. So you're probably wondering why it is that I've had this on my head the whole time. I've actually synced this up with my microphone here and the camera so that I can go back and forth and show you guys exactly what this sounds like for the people that are going to be listening to you over the mic. So in this room, it's a pretty large room, but our HVAC system is very loud, and so is our refrigerator. So hopefully you're not hearing those sounds. My dog is also behind me, but she's not really barking or doing anything crazy. But again, it just gives you an idea as to what this would actually sound like. So I just wanted to give you a live look at what it sounds like versus cutting to a separate screen and showing you. And then finally, the sound quality. So I was actually surprised at how good these sound. No, you're not going to wear them as, your regular everyday headphones, but it's good to know that if I am working and let's say I'm between calls or, I've got my mic up and I'm just kind of vibing and hanging out because I got a meeting in 15 minutes, I can play music through this or I can watch videos through this headset and it is going to sound pretty good. I mean, it's not going to blow you away because, again, they're not over the ear, they're just on ear. But as always, with Anchor, who we know is associated with Soundcore, you're actually able to go through and play with those sound settings to make sure that everything sounds the way that you like. One thing I did forget to mention is that these do feature active noise canceling, and I was really blown away by how good the active noise canceling is. So I've had this for about 2 weeks that I've been using it, and I've been in this room often while my wife is watching that TV there, and it really does a good job of canceling out that sound, despite the fact that they're just on-ear headphones. Another thing is they do have a transparency feature, so if you're working in an environment where you do need to hear your kids, or you do need to hear your dog, or your partner, or whatever it is, you turn on that transparency, it uses those outward mics to pull in that sound, and it becomes crystal clear. And it's honestly one of the better transparency modes that I've personally heard myself. But that is pretty much it for the Anker Power Conference H700. If you got any questions or concerns about this device, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Again, I will make sure that the caption has the link so that you're able to get these for $50 off. But that's pretty much it from me. Much love as always, throwing up two of them, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.